The hunt to find the owner of Britain's Best Home 2009 is nearly over.
Over the last 8 weeks, we've shown you 24 remarkable homes.
You've all chosen your favourites, and now there are just 8 homes left.
But only one of them can be awarded the title of Britain's Best Home 2009. Welcome to the Waldorf Hotel in London. Now, we are here to celebrate 24 fabulous homes with their justifiably proud owners. Each week, we've road tested 3 stunning pads, and then we've asked you to pick your favourite. So, we've had 8 heats, and you've selected 8 very deserving winners. Tonight, we're going to reveal which property impressed you most. The house that received the highest percentage of the viewer vote across the series will walk away with this year's title, and the owners receive £20,000 for a charity of their choice.
All 24 contenders are with us here tonight, and it's great to see you all, I have to say. But, of course, it's our finalists who are the stars of tonight's show. Over the course of the evening, we'll be looking back at their sumptuous homes and seeing exactly what made them so special. So, let's take a look at tonight's shortlist.
Back in week 1, it was Amanda's eco-friendly woodland new build that captured your hearts and won its heat. Then in the second heat of this year's competition, you voted Alistair and Justin's classically restored Regency house in the Cotswolds through to tonight's final show.
The winner in week 3 was Di and Peter's ambitious Riverside new build, with its contemporary take on Georgian style.
While in week 4 you fell for Alex and Tanya's comfortable family home in the mock Tudor style.
Next to win through was the Elizabethan Old Hall, lovingly restored to its former Tudor glory by Patrick and Judith.
With another one-time wreck, the Georgian farmhouse home of Ali, Gary and family following hot on its heels. And finally, your 7th choice for this year's final was Stephanie and Johnny's New England-style house on the Suffolk coast.
Well, there's still one place left. Before we reveal who secured that last remaining place in tonight's final, we've enlisted some help to reflect on this year's entries. We're joined by 4 very special guests. Designer Wayne Hemingway, lifestyle expert Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen, comedienne Jenny Eclair, and interior designer Kelly Hoppen. Well, Lawrence, what do you make of tonight's finalists?
I mean, very nice pick and mix there. Very good cross-section of different sorts of houses. And all very individualistic, all very creative. And obviously all a reflection of the personalities of the people that live there.
Kelly, can you see any themes that are emerging here across the houses that we've seen this year?
Every single home that I looked at, you could see the love and care that had gone into it. But there wasn't any specific thing, because each one was so individual.
Wayne, you've been involved in house design. People have voted for detached houses and very often very individual houses. Do you think that reflects the British taste?
Yeah, well, I think it's always going to be a dream to have a house in the middle of a green space. But I think it's also an indictment and a sad one on the state of urban housing. You know, if we built decent urban housing with good green spaces around it, you know, and then you've got all the culture of living in a city, then we might aspire to it more. It's just that we don't do it as well as the Europeans do.
No. Jenny,
yes.
You built your own home. Do you think it takes a particular personality type to be successful? It's a huge challenge.
When you say I built my own home, I didn't help at all. I just sort of whittered and moaned and complained. I think that if you can sort of do it without becoming hysterical on a daily basis, then well done.
Well, the heat stage of the competition is over, but one task remains. So far, we've only announced 7 out of our 8 finalists, and it's now time to reveal the winner of last week's viewers' vote, who will take that all-important final place.
Last week, I explored an 18th century manor house in rural Hampshire. Russell was bowled over by a magical renovation of a Victorian school. And Michael enjoyed a 24-hour stay in a 21st century townhouse. We asked you to vote for your favourite, and the home that joins tonight's lineup of finalists is the Old School.
This Victorian school building has been the subject of an extraordinary makeover at the hands of its artist owner, Graham. His richly decorated interior is crammed with examples of his unique painting style and provides a dramatic backdrop to his collection of antiques and artefacts.
I knew when I walked in here, even though it hadn't been a house before, there was something about the building which was, you know, you kind of belong. I knew I could do something with it. The space would work for me. So it was a kind of instant I had to have it. When people walk in, you see a reaction, and it isn't an anonymous space that, you know, it could be with anybody or it could be a hotel or whatever. It has my kind of stamp on it, I think. It's full of colour, it's full of comfort and interesting things to look at. I've been here for 27 years. It just gets better all the time, I think. It improves with age. I do feel privileged to live here, yeah. Sometimes you have to pinch yourself to think, this is mine. But even though you put all the hard work and the creating of it, it is mine, which is wonderful.
I have to say, Graham, I think you thoroughly deserve to win, but of course then I would be biased. And I've got to tell you, I don't think I've ever stayed in such a comfortable house. Really? How do you feel?
Well, it's wonderful. I can't believe that I've won my little house, you know, against all these wonderful other houses, you know.
And the thing is,
so good.
It is tiny, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's
just
small, you know.
One room, basically.
Yeah, one room plus a couple of other small ones, you know. But it's nice. I love it.
The thing is, with that news now, you're going to be dreading the rest of the night. You'll be biting your fingernails to the quick, won't you?
I'm afraid so. It has become a bit traumatic.
Well, fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
You have to have a stiff drink, won't you?
Can't wait.
Very well done, you. Right, that's it. The lineup is now complete. We have our 8th and final property. It's exciting. But has the Old School got what it takes to win I Own Britain's Best Home 2009?